Welcome back to Melody Guitar Book 2. This book focuses on learning how to read and play melodies in standard music notation. You can watch all these videos for free, but it's going to be a lot easier to learn if you have your own copy of Melody Guitar 2 that you can read from and write in. Plus, you can support a music teacher, so I'll leave a link in the description. We're on page 79. We've been studying sharps in this section, and we have a new duet with sharps called The Water is Wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. On page 179, we have The Water is Wide, a duet. This is number 153. It's in 4/4 time. It has 3 quarter note pickups, and it's marked flowing, quarter equals 120. So there's your 120. Let's take a look at the guitar 1 part first. Guitar 1 comes in alone with those 3 pickups. So that's 3, 4, 1. Then you have an F sharp. So F would be 1st fret, F sharp will be 2nd fret, and make sure you play that with your 2nd finger. And then we have this whole note tied to a quarter note. You have a lot of long notes tied into the next measure. You want to make sure, both parts actually, you want to make sure that you're canting through those long notes or you're going to start stepping all over each other. So at the beginning, we have 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. There's a C sharp right there. So C is normally 1st finger. C sharp is going to be 2nd finger on the 2nd fret. Anyway, so we play that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now in the first measure of that second system, there's an F sharp on beat 3. There's another F sharp at the end of that measure. Remember our rule of accidentals. Because of this F sharp on beat 3, that last F is also going to be an F sharp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now in this third measure of the second system, notice the fingerings. We have, well, E of course is open. I wrote a 1 above that F sharp, so play that with finger 1 on the 2nd fret, but 1st finger, 2nd finger on the G, so that way your 4th finger is available for that high A. So that's going to be rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, then back to finger 2 for these F sharps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Counting through the long notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. At this point, guitar 1 repeats the melody again. So if you're playing guitar 1, you're just playing the same thing twice. So everything that we just talked about in guitar 1 applies to the second half as well. So let's move on to guitar 2. At the beginning, guitar 2 just waits for guitar 1 to play the opening, and then guitar 2 echoes. As a matter of fact, guitar 2 is playing the melody along with guitar 1. It's just a measure later. So you're always echoing, at least for the first half. So guitar 1 plays, then you play. Da da dun dun da. So everything we talked about with Guitar 1 applies to Guitar 2 as well, until we get to the third measure of the third system. So let's start talking about that. Up to this point, you've been echoing Guitar 1, but now in this third measure of the third system, you're playing something different. So we have A, G, F sharp. So normally that F is going to be third fret on the fourth string, but this is an F sharp, so play with fourth finger on the fourth fret. So again, we have A, G, F sharp, G, F sharp. Now, because of that rule of accidentals, this other F sharp in this measure is also, well, I should say this other F is also an F sharp. Then a C sharp. You're just kind of playing down a scale here. F sharp. So a lot of C sharps and F sharps in this one. Don't really need to talk too much about the rhythms. If you're Guitar 2, you're mainly playing half notes and quarter notes. You do want to make sure, just like I talked about with Guitar 1, that you're counting through all the long notes so that everybody stays together and you don't step on each other's toes. Let's take a look at the last line of Guitar 2. You have a couple Ds, C sharp, B, F sharp, G. Now at the end, there's a retard marking, and really it's Guitar 2 that handles that. Guitar 1 is just holding at the very end. So Guitar 2, you lead that retard at the end. Your assignment is to practice both parts of the duet on page 79, and as always, work on keeping a steady tempo by playing along with the video, or play to a metronome so you can choose your own tempo. And don't forget to order your own copy of Melody Guitar Book 2. You can watch all these videos for free, but it's going to be a lot easier to learn if you have your own book that you can read from and write in, so I'll leave a link in the description. Take your time with this, and then when you're ready, I'll see you on page 80, where you're going to learn how to read and play flats.